Hi guys, my name is Michelle Del Rio. Welcome to my channel. This is my first time ever saying my real name online. Most of you guys know me as Subaki. That is what I go by like on all my socials, Instagram, TikTok, everything. My actual is waifu period Subaki. And literally nobody knows me by my real name. This is the first time of me saying it. The way that came to be was because when I first started dancing, which is now 2 years ago, at the first club that I ever danced at, that was the name I went with. That was when I like first got into like anime, and I watched the anime Soul Eater, and the girl's name was Subaki. I liked her, so I picked that name, and that's how I got the name, and I just stuck with it. And like the girls that I met throughout those years, or throughout those months that I worked at that club, like I became really good friends with. I moved to a different club shortly after, became really good friends with those girls too, and everybody knew me by Subaki. And like the community that I was in, everybody knew me as Subaki. And so I shortly got into social media during that time, and I made my socials waifu Subaki because big into anime, why wouldn't I? And that's just how it came to be. It honestly wasn't until I started dancing at my new club, which is now Gold Room, as you guys probably know from online. They made me change my name from Subaki, which is what I went with, like all the clubs that I went to prior to Gold Room, and which was pretty like basically like all of them. Like I tried all the clubs in like South Illinois, Chicago area, like everything, even like over the border in Indiana. I tried everything and I worked at all the clubs, and I really liked Gold Room. And the only thing that I didn't like, that now I don't really care as much, and now that I've been working there over a year, like a year and like 3 months, I don't really care about it too much. They didn't let me keep my name Subaki, which a lot of people knew me by, and like the people that would like follow me, like come to my clubs to see me and stuff, like they knew me as Subaki, and they're like, oh, who do I ask for? Because I'm no longer, you know, Subaki at that club. And they made me change my name, and which it is now Skylar. That's what I go by at Gold Room. And basically nobody knows my name, because if I give you my socials say waifu Subaki, and at the club I'm Skylar, so it's like, what's your name, girl? But now you guys know. That was the story to the name thing. I honestly have always wanted to start a YouTube channel, even when I was like a lot younger, but I just never knew like what I would like record, you know, like what I would make my channel of, or what would I want it to be presented as. I just didn't think that I had a interesting life to really record it and like post it online, which a lot of like YouTubers and influencers say that they don't have an interesting life, but then we watch them, you know, like we as the audience watch the influencers and we like their content. So I gotta be a little bit interesting, or who knows. I also wanted to start YouTube just because I am on TikTok, and I've been, this year specifically, I've been posting consistently and really been like creating content for that app. But I've also been engaging in Instagram, so doing reels, posting on my story. I post a lot on my story on there, posting just regular posts. But most of my followers that are on Instagram came all from TikTok. I have over 90,000 followers on TikTok. Love you all. Thank you. And that is why I want to branch out to more apps and like not let my shyness, you know, stop me. Like even putting the camera up and like being confident to talk in my own space is fine. Still get a little bit shy, but it's not too bad. But being out in public, that's what really like I get shy. And like in front of my friends and stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna record, like, are you okay like with me recording? I just get really like weird, and I'm just like, ugh, that's not me, you know? Especially like when I do like come to Target with me, or like stuff like that, like when I'm out shopping in public, bro, people stare. Like I'm literally like this. I'm like, blah, 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 you know, talking to my phone. People literally like looking at you like, girl, what the hell, you know, like, and I just get so shy. And I'm like, I want to stop, but then I'm like, bro, I just need to ignore like no one is here and just talk to my phone, because that's all I'm doing. I'm talking to you guys. I'm only gonna talk to my phone. So that's how I do it. That's how I do it. And if I get real shy, I'll just go like this. I'll just talk to my phone like real up close. That way people think I'm like sending a voice memo or talking to somebody on the phone, you know? Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. You probably know me from TikTok, and if you don't, welcome. But if you do, you already know me as Subaki from TikTok. Um, I am 20 years old, as a lot of you guys probably don't know. Everybody thinks I'm everything but my age. I turned 21 in March. I started dancing when I was 18, and I'm now 20, like I said. So I've been dancing for 2 years now, and almost 3, but like 2 and something months. And over the course of those 2 and something months, I've gone to many clubs, met a lot of girls, gained a lot of experience in that short amount of time, changed who I am. I used to be really, really friendly when I first got into this industry, in the sense that I still am really friendly, at least I like to think so, but I would like to like say hello to everybody, be friends with everybody. Like I wanted to just be friends with the whole group of girls that was in a strip club. And the more I was in it, the more I came to realize that girls are freaking mean. So mean. They will act like your friend, betray you, lie about you to other people, spread lies, stab you in your back, like literally, like steal your personality. And the jealousy that there is in this community is absurd. There's so much jealousy, and I never thought that it was really real, like jealousy wasn't real in this community. But it honestly, the more I'm in it, I'm just like, man, these girls are so jealous. They steal your personality. It's insane. And then they like don't ever talk to you again. It's the most obscure experience I've ever went through, and it only has happened to me because of the club, you know? And maybe it changes girls. I don't think it's changed me negatively. The only way that I think has changed me is that I'm more protective of my energy and who I exchange my energy with, because it can be very, very draining when you give your energy all to someone, a friend, and you don't get that reciprocated. It's pretty draining. It's pretty sad, to be honest. So I've been more protective with my energy, my friendliness. I want to have the same energy reciprocated. You know, if I'm gonna be friendly, I'm gonna reach out to you all the time, I want that reciprocated as well. Even though I started like this career path so young, like freshly 18, and I know looking back now, the amount of growth that I've gone through in the past 2 years, almost 3 years, has been literally insane. Like, I was a different person at 18. I think I was very like, F this, F that, like, we can do whatever we want. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't care what he thinks. Like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm gonna do what I want. And that was very much so what my life was back then. I just did whatever I wanted. Didn't really care. Didn't have any, like, I didn't really care about anything that people did or thought of me. And that was one of the reasons why I started dancing, just because I wanted to, and I was like, F it, we ball. So I wanted to go do it. I literally watched the movie Hustlers with my friend, and the next day we went to go audition. I called the club the next day and I was like, okay, this is the club, we're gonna go audition. And so we went to go audition. We got in. They literally looked at us and they were like, okay, you're hired. Go back and go to the locker room, go change. And that was that. And the rest is history. Although this can seem very, very scary for a lot of viewers and girls who want to start this path and everything, it is a very scary path, and it's not the right path for every girl. I think the club is like a great path for people who want to pursue bigger careers or use that money to build businesses or pay off their student loans or buy a car, you know, buy property or whatever it is. It's a great stepping stone to do bigger and better things. Or you can do this and really save your money and then just invest it, or, you know, do bigger and better things with your money that you make at the club, because it is just so fast and so easy. And that's what really got me. I never grew up with money like that, so when I saw money that fast and that much money that was being made, I was like, oh my god, like that was literally insane for me. And which is why I'm still here in this industry. It just has helped my life drastically. Financially, I will always say money impacts so much in your life, dictates so much. If you want to join the club, join the club. Just be smart about it, girl. My biggest advice to you is to be careful who you surround yourself with, who you're friends with, who you give your energy with, and be careful what you drink and what you take in the club, because most people do not have your best interest in mind, so you have to protect yourself. A few things you should expect from seeing on my channel is I want to post lifestyle videos, beauty videos, get ready with me's, vlogs, but I also want to incorporate what is my life, which is obviously I'm a dancer, so I obviously want to incorporate my job into my content, which I do on TikTok. I just don't want it to only be dancer content and club content, you know, because that's not all that I am. I work there 2 to 3 times out of the week, and the 3 other days of the week, or 4 to 5 days of the week, I'm not there, you know. And I kind of just want to give you a little peek into my life, you know. I want to start posting definitely very consistent, because obviously that's how this works. But I think for now I'm not gonna have a schedule or anything promised on when videos will be up or anything like that, just because I don't want to let you guys down and like tell you, oh yeah, I'll post once a week, and then I don't post, you know. So I'm not gonna give you any dates or anything like that, but I will tell you that I will be posting consistently. I want to say like at least every other week for the most part. If I put more videos out, then I'll put more videos out, but I'm not gonna put that much pressure on me yet. So every other week for now. But yeah, that is everything there is to know about me. It's my introduction video. Let me know if you want me to do any other types of videos, Q&As, anything like that. I'll definitely be doing other videos involving the club. If you don't already follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all my links are on my Instagram, waifu.subaki, so make sure you go follow. Bye.